Even though she's been hiding out, I haven't seen her all show, but it's all good. We still love you.
Oakland versus everybody. You know what it is. Shout out to Dame Lillard again.
I'm going to say Marshawn Lynch retiring is also a touchdown because, frankly, he should have retired 3 years ago and stayed retired.
First off, watch your mouth.
I'm sorry. I love Marshawn Lynch off the field. I love everything he stands for. I love the idea of Marshawn Lynch. But in terms of a football player, this dude played, 6 games last year? And the year before, he had one good game versus the Jets and was mollywopping. And then after that, we never heard from him. So
the Giants got DeAndre Baker. Okay, that's a good pick. I just want to say this. Marshawn Lynch used to take his hat off. Why won't you?
Wow. Are you happy?
Yeah.
The one time you got a fresh cut. The one time you got a fresh cut, you over here talking smack.
No, I always talk smack to you.
Yeah.
Even when I don't get my hair cut. Good job, Pete.
Next one, man. Do we have any Bills fans in the house? Probably not, because the Bills are trash. But TJ Yeldon signs with the Buffalo Bills, man. Is that a touchdown or is that a turnover?
Honestly, Buffalo is where running backs go to,
die.
But they have their best last careers there. They have their best last season.
Bro, what are you going to do with Frank Gore, LaShawn McCoy, and TJ Yeldon? And no offensive line.
Yeah,
and a sorry quarterback in Josh Allen.
That is kind of gross.
Yeah, that's and no receivers.
Who did they even take? Oh, they took Ed Oliver.
Which is actually a perfect spot for him.
Honestly, again,
he might actually dominate there.
Another reason why I have to shit on the Raiders, because they passed on Sherman Edmonds last year, who was 19 and a beast, and then they passed on Ed Oliver.
All right, next one. Ziggy Ansah, one of the best free agents still available. Former Detroit Lion, he's been battling a shoulder injury. He's not cleared until August. He visited the Ravens this week. Ansah to the Ravens, would that be a touchdown or would it be a turnover?
That's perfect, honestly, because they already have, Tyus Bowser, Tim Williams. They have edge rushers, so he doesn't have to really play the run all the time.
And they lost all their edges.
And they got Earl Thomas will cover up any ills they have. They got a good secondary. They lost,
but that's about it. They need linebacker help.
The linebackers are empty.
Help. The Ravens might descend low key. But yeah. Next one. Chris Harris.
Oh, hold on, wait 1 second.
What happened?
We haven't actually said this yet, and I apologize, but can we give Joxer Daly's this bar, a round of applause, everybody?
Hey, we definitely shouted y'all out at the beginning of the pod, but
y'all
shout out again. Thank you for hosting us.
I appreciate you.
On Washington.
The Redskins are winning this draft, and the Bengals. I'm sorry. As long as they have Andy Dalton, they're ass. I'm sorry. As long as they have Andy Dalton, they suck. They suck twice over, and he's a ginger, so he has reverse bad luck. Normally, if you have a redhead in your crew, you have a lot of good luck, but no, he sucks, and he has AJ Green on his team and still can't get him the ball. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that is really bad. AJ Green's really wasted his entire career.
All right, because I fucking hate AJ Green.
What?
But yeah, man.
You got your fantasy team at least?
Andy Dalton. I don't like Andy Dalton.
Oh yeah, fuck Andy Dalton.
AJ Green makes Andy Dalton look good because he can catch AJ Green.
Why are you scared?
Can catch 8 feet over his head. That's the only reason why Andy Dalton has a job right now.
Except for he's only available 9 games out of the season.
Don't you slander AJ Green after you said he was better
He'll
than
have
Julio Jones.
200 receiving yards those 9 games, but
this dude is a hypocrite. He slandered AJ Green. He said AJ Green was better than Julio Jones his whole career. Now you want to slander AJ Green?
That was 3 years ago.
But
you're more inconsistent than
Can you let me live? Can you let me live?
McCarron up to the Raiders and they didn't use him.
Yeah, I'd take him on the Raiders, honestly.
I take McCarron over AJ Green.
Hey, shout out to John Ross, man. Free John Ross.
Hey, free John Ross. Trash-ass tackle out of Washington.
Long Beach Poly. You love John Ross.
Hey, can I say one thing?
No. I love John Ross. Caleb McGarry in Atlanta.
I just want to say one thing to shout out Shannon and Joxer Daly that the Redskins haven't been good since the first run with Joe Gibbs.
The Deadskins.
Sir, you might be banned from this bar after saying that.
They haven't been good
Quite
since the Raiders whooped their ass in the LA Coliseum.
Hey, the Redskins are terrible.
The last team to win a Super Bowl in Los Angeles.
The Raiders.
I can still smell the Super Bowls.
You weren't alive, but okay.
Delicious.
The
Marcus
Raiders
Allen, Howie
Raiders got
Long.
Burfitt.
They played for the LA Raiders. Just let you know.
The Raiders got
Hall of
Burfitt.
Famers.
Burfitt.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got Bengal leftovers.
No comment.
That's not a good
You're
look.
about to trigger my boy Wu over there, bringing up Burfitt.
Hall. We got.
He's over here having
Burfitt.
PTSD.
We got Reggie Nelson. How are we getting the Bengals trash ass defensive leftovers?
Dude, they got the hoodest team ever.
Yeah.
All right, man.
The Raiders are like that person who somehow ends up at an orgy and ends up cleaning up after everybody. That's the Raiders defense.
All right, man. Well,
Sorry to say that, but it's true.
I got 2 more topics. Can I get through these last 2 topics?
Can you? I don't know.
All right. Next up, Chris Harris, Denver Broncos. I hope there's no Broncos fans in here. But Chris Harris demanding a trade. Is that a touchdown or is that a turnover?
It's a touchdown if he ends up in Oakland.
Yeah,
it's
a
a
slot
turnover
corner.
if he stays in Denver, because I don't think it's going to work.
Akeem Talib's little brother, the Shadow.
They should have. I think the Broncos should have took Haskins, but they traded down and got Noah Fant. They needed a tight end. That was a good pick for them at 20. But I still say they should have drafted Haskins. And yeah, I just don't see how it's going to work out for Denver.
All right. Next one.
Himes just said Drew Lock to the Patriots right now. He bet his firstborn child on it.
Wow.
His unborn first child.
Y'all better wait for Will Grier in the 3rd round.
What if it's Tyree Jackson?
All right, next one. Solomon Thomas, former number 3 overall pick in 2017 to the San Francisco 49ers. I hope there's no 49ers fans in here. I'm literally just slandering every team.
Fuck the 49ers. I said it.
Solomon Thomas is on the trade block. Is that a
Wait, hold on, wait. That's your Cowboy, the Cowgirls?
Oh, we'll get to y'all. Don't worry about that.
They
Don't worry
have not won
about
a
that.
Super Bowl since I've been alive.
Don't worry about that. But Solomon Thomas is on the trade block. Is that a touchdown or a turnover?
Honestly, he was never a good fit in San Francisco.
He was just the best player available, but how do you give up on him 2 years later?
I mean, I think
especially after that man, literally his sister, who's 2 years older than him, commits suicide in the middle of the season while he's living his best life. Of course he's going to go through shit. Of course he's not going to be his best player, but you're just going to trade him? Like, that's really why they call it not for long right there. Like,
they drafted Maga Bosa.
That's fucked up.
They drafted Nick Bosa.
Maga Bosa. Make the 49ers great again. Shout out to the 49ers.
I'm just saying, Solomon Thomas could probably be good anywhere else. Like, I would love to see Minnesota trade for him. I think they would do right by him.
All right, last one. This one's for you. USC, Porter Gustin. He got busted for failing a drug test at the NFL Combine, which pretty much puts the start of his season at jeopardy. So is that a touchdown or is that a turnover for a team who might drop him? Hey, shout out to Himes. He's right. Drew Lock. Yeah. I don't know why you're so excited for Drew Lock.
The Rams traded their draft pick, by the way. The Rams traded with the Falcons out of the first round.
Which actually makes sense.
You can't say Yahweh. You're white. You can't say Yahweh. That's so black. What the fuck? You can't say Yahweh. No. Historically, that's wrong.
But
I thought the Patriots were going to take the masseuse from Florida?
Shout out to
the masseuse.
Shout out to Hood Masseuse Parlor.
The masseuse. But yeah, man. So the Rams traded out, which actually makes sense because there's actually a lot of offensive linemen still on the board. So they can find someone in the 2nd or 3rd round that can actually start for them.
They need a linebacker, and they're probably going to get Mac Wilson if they're lucky. But yeah. Cowboys are trash. New England's probably drafting Tom Brady's replacement right now.
Did the Cowboys trade out?
They didn't have a first-round pick. That was the Raiders pick.
That's right. I forgot. You still haven't even thanked me, Woo. I need to thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome for the sacrifice.
Shout out to the sorry-ass Cowboys. All right, man.
Why the Raiders put a Thanos on their whole roster?
So before we wrap this up, the first round is officially over. Are there any notable second rounds that you want to highlight? Any guys that fell? Any guys people should keep in mind for the next day?
DK Metcalf is going to be a steal in the second round.
Greedy Williams as well, man, in the top 10.
I'm really shocked Greedy Williams didn't go. Bro, the Chiefs are trash.
Actually, in some mock drafts, both of those guys were like in the top 15.
Let's name one thing we like about the Chiefs. You heard that?
He really just wanted to slander the Chiefs.
I said the Chiefs, not Kansas City, Missouri. Name one thing you like about the Chiefs. Not a goddamn thing. All right, man.
You're a
Honey Badger fan?
Back to the topic. Any other second round picks people should be aware of?
A.J. Brown. Pretty much if you're a receiver who went to Ole Miss, you're going to be nice. N'Keal Harry, Arizona State.
Out of Arizona State. A lot of people said he was going to go in the first round.
What if the Patriots take Andy Isabella right now? That would be the funniest shit ever.
No, they already took the quarterback.
They're going to take Drew Lock. I told you. Told you it was receiver.
They already had.
Feel stupid.
Oh, I thought they took Drew Lock.
Hold on, wait. Sir, how do you feel?
Fuck.
Sounds about right.
All right, man. So
like his world is crushed.
We're coming up to
sad when your puppy died, sir.
How do you feel?
We're coming up on
the next Pats pick, or they'll trade up and they'll draft him.
Did you cry harder now or when Obama was voted president?
Definitely Obama.
Hey, Himes. Hey, Himes. I love you, man.
Right?
But if you want Patriots talk, just turn on ESPN.
All Patriots fans
we don't need Patriots talk here. There's plenty of that on ESPN. That's all they talk about.
All I know is the Raiders are stupid as fuck, and I hate what they did in the first round.
All right, man. So
I'm keeping my options open.
So we're coming up on time.
Hey, I can say it. I'm from East Oakland. That trumps all y'all fandom there.
All right, we're coming up on time. So
I was in Vegas.
Couple housekeeping,
when they
man.
lost in the Super Bowl.
Shout out to Joxer Daly. Shout out to Good News Radio Station. Shout out to FPC Radio. Shout out to T Big. Shout out to Obi. Shout out to Ray. Shout out to all the Raiders bloggers out there. Shout out to everyone that messes with us.
Pete.
Shout out to X Squad affiliates.
Shannon wants to hear you guys Super Bowl picks for next year. Right now.
Ooh, that's a lot.
Okay. You go first, birthday boy.
All right, man. I'm going to say it. I'm probably going to regret it for multiple reasons, but I like the Chargers out of the AFC. I'm sorry, I do. They got a complete team. They got a QB. They got a running back. They got an offensive line. They added to their D-line. They got a secondary. And in the NFC, I don't know, man.
Finish it.
I'm going to say, I don't know. It's going to come down to either the...
Coppin,
go ahead. You give your pick.
No,
come back to me.
No, dick ride my pick. No, say what you were going to say.
I want to say the Falcons. I think they can bounce back. They had a lot of injuries last year.
You said the Falcons.
They had a lot of injuries last year. They added to their offensive line.
Not even you believe that.
They can still add defensive players.
28-3.
And Matt Ryan is actually good, bro. He threw for 4,200 yards, only like 7 picks to like 30 touchdowns. Devontae Freeman is still nice. Julio Jones is still there.
You really believe that? You're gonna look me in the face and you really believe that?
I wanted to say the Rams, but I don't want to say
right now.
I don't want to say all LA Super Bowl. That's mad corny. So there you go. I think it's gonna come down to the Rams, the Eagles, and the Falcons. There.
So that was 2 teams. Now you said 4 teams. Only 2 playing the Super Bowl. I believe